guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan and today's video is going to be a wear test video. I'm going to be testing out the LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation. I've heard that this foundation is really good and I thought I'd test it out for myself. So if you want to see how this foundation wears on oily prone skin, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to do my primers first and then I will come back on and do my foundation on camera. Okay, so in terms of applying this foundation, I have never tried this before, so I don't know which one works better. So I'm going to do half of my face with a Real Technique sponge and then I'm gonna do the other half with my Morphe M439 and I'll see which one I like better. Oh, it's very thick, which is kind of scary because that means it could be very cakey. So I'm gonna go in with a light hand. So this side I'm gonna do my Real Technique sponge. Okay, so my initial thoughts are the color is perfect for my skin tone right now. Also, it's a little bit too full coverage for me right now in summer. I mean, I went in with a light hand, so it's fine. But if you do need to build up your foundation, it's very easy to do that with this. As of right now, I really like it with the sponge, but I always apply my foundations with the sponge, so I'm kind of biased with that one. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side with my Morphe M439, and I will let you guys know if I like the brush or the sponge better. Okay, so I just applied the foundation. This side is with the brush and then this side is with my Real Technique sponge, and I'd have to say that they both applied pretty much the same, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably go with the Real Technique sponge just because that's how I always put on my foundation, and I feel like it's a better application overall. This is the brush and this is the sponge.
I feel like the brush has more coverage.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I can see your freckles more on that side.
Yeah, I like that.
That's maybe just me.
Okay, so she thinks that the brush has more coverage, or like provides more coverage, whereas the sponge, she can see my freckles more, which I definitely see. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I will let you know how the foundation sits with the rest of my products. Okay, so this is what my makeup looks like for today. It is 1:57 right now, and I will check back in with you guys periodically throughout the day to show you guys what the foundation looks like, if it wears well, if I get really oily, and yeah, I'll check back up with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I'm doing my first update. It is 3:47, and I just wanted to show you guys what the foundation looks like so far. So I haven't really been outside, and I live in Georgia, so it's very humid, but like my nose, it doesn't feel oily at all, which is like, that's my problem area. I think the foundation still looks really good. Treasure's right there, so I'm trying to get feedback, but yeah, I think it looks good. There's no oil on my nose. I'm pretty impressed with that. Okay, so as of right now, I like the foundation a lot, but I'm gonna keep going throughout my day and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it in a few hours. Hey guys, so I am updating you. There's John. What kind of wave was that? Okay, anyway, so I am updating you. It is 4:55, almost 5 o'clock, and we are on the way to church for a karaoke night. I had to touch up the concealer on my nose just because I could see that it was getting a little bit oily. I could have just put some powder and it would have been fine. It wasn't too noticeable, but I still thought that I would cover it up just to make myself feel more comfortable. So yeah, but like I said, I didn't have to cover it up, I just chose to. Also, I am breaking out on my chin right here. I'm sure you guys can see it. And I've been, covering it up, and the foundation keeps it covered pretty well, but I could see it peeking through just a little bit, so I did have to cover that up as well. But other than that, I am still really liking it. Hey guys, so it is 6:28 and we just left the church. We had karaoke today and it was really fun, but we got really hot because we were nervous, and yeah, but we sweated. Well, I sweated, perspirated. What's the word?
I was sweating.
I was sweating, and my foundation actually did really good. I'm a little oily, but it's also probably sweat, but my nose still feels fine. I could put some powder on it, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's not bad at all. So I'm still really impressed with this foundation. Hey guys, so I'm just checking in with you guys for the last time. It is 11:11 at night and I am very tired. My foundation, it still looks pretty good. Like I said earlier, I did have to cover up my breakout earlier, and if I was going to wear this for a lot longer, then I'd cover it up again. It's not too noticeable, but I mean, I know that it's there, so I know that it needs to be covered up. As far as the rest of my face goes, I can tell you that it did wear off. You can see a lot more of my freckles, and like here and there it's kind of patchy, but it's not like too bad. And also considering that I've had this on for almost 9 hours, if not already 9 hours, and it does claim to be long wearing, but it doesn't say like an hour. You know how some foundations are like 24-hour long or 12-hour wear. This does say long wear, and I think 9 hours is pretty long. Also, it was like 90 something degrees outside today, and I live in Georgia and the humidity is ridiculous, so I can't really judge it that hard, especially on a hot summer's day like it was today. But overall, I do really like this foundation. I think it wore really well on my skin. It worked well with all of my products. I think it looked really good. I think it's a really good foundation to try if you have oily prone skin like I do. My whole face isn't oily. It's mostly my T-zone, but especially my nose. So I thought that this foundation worked really well for it. That is the end of this video. I thought this video was fun and interesting, especially for me and for y'all, because I've never worn this foundation before. Like today was the first day. So my reaction and my impression of the foundation is pure and true, and so I hope that helps you guys out a lot. If you do end up picking up this foundation, please let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to know how it works for you. And if you do like this foundation, you already have it, let me know as well. And if you don't, tell me why you don't love it. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And also hit that bell notification just so you get notified every single time I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.